According to Merriam-Webster, the word extort means to obtain by force or improper pressure. Asking and expecting someone to make good on a promise they've already made is not improper. In fact, it's quite reasonable. Let's say someone promises to pay me a certain amount of money and then doesn't do it. I make some videos about what they did to me, they tell me to take them down. They've already broken their promise to me for well over a year now, so if I take those videos down now, who's to say they won't just continue breaking their promise anyway? So I say to them, make good on your promise, then I'll take the videos down. And they say, no, that's extortion, you're extorting us, we're not going to pay extortion money. How stupid do they think we are? In case you're wondering, yes, I was trying to sound like Michael Jackson from South Park for a second there, and yes, this is about my abusive parents. Even after all this time, they still have not come off their bullshit. I'm as tired of talking about it as you are of hearing about it, but I'm not going to shut up until they either do the right thing or pass away. Sadly, I think the latter may end up coming first. And by the way, I saw the photos from Epstein's private island. The inside of the building there reminds me a lot of my parents' home. According to Merriam-Webster, the word trust means assured reliance on the character, strength, or truth of someone or something. I told the truth about what my parents did to me, even though it wasn't easy to do, and even though they were threatening me with financial loss if I disclosed. You know that what I said is the truth because I presented photographic and audio recorded evidence to back up my statements. I hope you know that it takes a lot of strength and courage for any survivor of abuse to come forward, and it is common sense that valuing honesty over money is an indicator of good moral character. Despite all of this, my abusive parents claim that removing my statements about their misconduct and refraining from making new ones is a fundamental first step in building trust. That's a lie, and it's definitely not their first one. In fact, they've told so many lies, uttered so many misleading statements, and made so many misrepresentations that they caused a complete lack of trust within our family. They were correct when they observed that there isn't a lot of trust within our family, but they are not correct about why. My conduct is not the root cause of the mistrust within our family. Their conduct is the root cause of the mistrust within our family. They are the reason they're estranged from their son, and any social consequences they may be facing are a direct result of their behavior. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. It is always the abuser's fault, never the survivor's. According to Merriam-Webster, I got a bigger one this time, the word promise means a declaration that one will do or refrain from doing something specified, and or reason to expect something. When making a promise, it is not necessary to utter the words "I promise" for it to count as a promise. As long as it meets at least one of those criteria, it's a promise. And just like saying that this controller isn't blue doesn't change the fact that it is blue, saying that a promise isn't a promise doesn't change the fact that it's a promise. On March 5th, 2024, my abusive parents stated, quote, "We remain willing to help you with your basic expenses as long as you work on whatever issues you are experiencing and or pursue paid employment," end quote. That statement is a declaration that they will provide me with financial assistance, and I have been doing both of these two things since even before they made this promise. Later that same year, my parents said, quote, "Your overall goal of $4,000 per month is reasonable," end quote. It's not clear why they claim it's my goal because I never specified that amount. As far as I can tell, they came up with that amount all on their own. Regardless of where they got the number from, the statement gave me reason to expect that they would pay me $4,000 a month. Despite all this, my abusive parents have repeatedly denied that they promised to pay me $4,000 a month. They claim they didn't make a promise. They claim that covering up the truth will build trust, and they claim that I'm extorting them. The evidence does not support their narrative, nor does the dictionary, nor does common sense. Their claim that they didn't abuse me is not supported by the Alexander County Sheriff's Office and is non-germane to the fact that they made a promise to me and they haven't kept it. When someone says they're going to do something, we generally expect them to do it. If they don't, we tend not to trust them as much. Do my abusive parents actually believe that it's okay for them to break their promises to their son, or do they just expect us to believe it? To believe that they are above the rules of our society?